How's it going, guys? Thanks for tuning in. So I was talking to the boy and we decided that we wanted to go ahead and hit the dunes this weekend. So he wants to break out the new quad. So I figured I'd get everything ready to go. So what we got going on here is, this is his Suzuki LTR 450. Got two packages down here. And there we got front hubs, bearings. So this one is a little loose, as you can see. That side's good, but might as well just change them both out while we're at it. So I'm gonna change the hubs on this thing. Then I got basically a tune-up kit. It's got a new oil filter, new spark plug, and oil. So we'll do an oil change on it real quick. After all that, if I can get these little boogers to hold air, we're gonna be slapping these dune tires on it. Having a little problem with the bead leaking on the other side. I think somebody in the past had pried a little bit on the inside bead, and if you push pressure on that other side, then it'll start leaking. So I don't know if we're gonna be able to get that to hold or not. So I'm trying to rig it up so she'll hold air at least for a day, so we can go and rip. If not, I got an extra set, I guess, that we could throw on and we'll run those. But I really like these tires, so we're gonna run those. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and jump on doing these, removing these hubs so we can put the new bearings in. Guess I'll do a short video showing you guys how to do that. Okay guys, first things first, I'm gonna go ahead and remove the lug nuts. Pull the tire off. Might as well paint that while I have it off, but I think I'm going to do an opposite color, so I don't have it on hand. So next thing what you'll want to do is you'll want to remove your the push pin here, Carter pin, and get this bolt off here. And then on the back of these, you have an Allen head on the top and on the bottom, so we'll go ahead and get to that. Let me go find some tools real quick. Okay guys, when you get to the back of the brake system here, you'll see one right here and one right here you gotta take off, and that's gonna be a number 6 Allen. And also this one right here was super loose, but normally it would be 3/4. Pop that off. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop these two off real quick. I got them somewhat loosened. There's one. And then there's two. And this should slide. Put it off. And I'll go ahead and give you access to pop this hub off real quick. Okay guys, I gotta do after that is just take a rubber mallet and smack it back into this, and it'll start to slide out. This had a outside seal bearing that went out here. You want to pull that out. And then when you look down into your bearings, you got these two outer rubber bushings that hold the fluid in, I guess, the grease in. So take a flathead screwdriver and you can go ahead and just pry and pop those out on both sides. And then what you'll do is just take a punch, slide it down there and pop the other ones out. It's usually better if you have a vise, which I don't have. So basically I'm gonna have to find something to set like this and drive down so that I'll have enough room. Maybe I'll put the lugs back on here and put that on something, and then just punch down and then flip it over and punch the opposite way. So I'll go ahead and punch those out. We'll go ahead and check out what the new ones look like. Okay guys, so this is what came in my kit. So I got the inners and outers, and then you don't have to worry about damage in those other bearing seals because you got new ones right here. Just pay attention to which way they pop in and out. More than likely it'd be the spring side in or the hollow side in. So you have a flush side outside. So go ahead and dry these out real quick, and then we'll start slapping these in. Okay guys, so this is what I did. So I had the bearing in here, and then on the inside of that you'll have this between this bearing and your small one. So your small one will be sitting like that inside there. So what you'll want to do is I took one of these, just an extension, and you'll slide it down there, push hard to one side, and this thing will kind of kick sideways, and it'll allow you to have access to the bottom of this. So you'll start hitting it and then kind of kick it over, and then start hitting it some more. I'll go ahead and show you exactly what I did on my next one because I'm going to do both sides. I just wanted to do this one to make sure it worked. But I took this old paint can is what it is for the bottom of one of my painters. All you want to do is just make sure you have an opening down there because I don't have a vise. So it worked out pretty good. I just set it like that, punched down and flipped it back over and punched it in. So that's how you did that. I'll go ahead and show you more in depth on the next one. But you see these bearings were pretty shot. So we'll go ahead and put the new ones in here and move on to the next one. Okay guys, so I'm looking at this and both sides looks exactly the same. So I guess this bearing will go both ways. So what I did was I put some assembly lube in there. Normally I think what you'd want to do is heat this up with the torch and keep these in the freezer and then come and put them in. I'm going to try to put them in without. What I did was I found a socket. Actually it's a 1-inch socket and it fits exactly around with this so I could distribute all the weight at the same time. I'll go ahead and hit this and see if it'll just go in. All right, there it is. And just make sure it's in there nice and solid all the way around, which it is. On this side, you'd actually have this piece here that would slide in. And push it all the way up against it. Just barely tap on that. So you got that side in. Now I'll push it in. So that's what you're looking at. I'll grab a little bit more grease, put on this, and it'll slide in that way. It'll look just like that. Now what you'll want to do is I'm gonna probably have to find another socket because I don't. Yeah, give me 1 second. Let me find a socket that'll fit over the top of this one. Okay guys, went ahead and put a little bit more assembly grease in there. I grabbed me another socket. This is an 1 3/16". Try and make this as level as I can. And I'll go start hammering this one in. She's on there nice and solid now. Just move that center so it's nice and clear through there. See that? And we'll go ahead and put our other dust cap on this side. And there you go, guys. One assembly done. Looks pretty good. I'll show you how to punch out that other one. Go ahead and remove it. We'll go ahead and put the brakes back on. We're going to go ahead and start on the other side. Okay, guys. You'll just have to remember to pull this piece off right here. Got it stuck in. Push that in. It was right here on this part. I went ahead and greased up the shaft there. Shut that in there. You'll have another one that looks like this. And that'll slide in there. And just put your washer on. Okay guys, so as you see, when you move that aside, you can just push it in and just crank over, and then it exposes that other bearing right in there. See it? So you'll hit on that a couple times, and then you'll push it that way and then hit on it again. There it is. And here's your piece. Those are pretty raunchy smelling. You know, flip it over, and all you gotta do is just hit right there. All right, I'm gonna move you guys and get a little bit bigger hammer. Took a little bit more finesse, but there's that one. Looking at these bricks, I think I might have to replace the rotors on these. Pretty wore down. Might be on my little list of parts. I got a spot right here. So yeah, we'll probably be ordering those here soon and replacing those. Another video. All right guys, so I already showed you how to put them all back in, so I'll do this real quick and we'll put him back on the quad and we'll see what she looks like